Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the divisional round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the 49ers going up against the Eagles.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now it's the Chiefs' all-time leading rusher. It's Jamal Charles on the carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. 10 yards still left on second down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Throwing now is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On the give, this is their fullback. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. Now this is brought in by Pryor. Touchdown, 49ers. Terrell Pryor, 51 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. A big hit. Knocked down sideways, right near the 27. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Second down following the run. Throwing is Mariota. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Walker. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Mariota now. Steps away to his left. Over the middle, complete. That's Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Throwing, Mariota. Wide open, Amari Cooper. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there. And he'll score! Touchdown, Eagles! Marcus Mariota with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he knocks it through. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. It is picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And a great spot to start this drive from here. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Second down, Mariota. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Hopkins, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Gano out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A 1st down carry here for Charles. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They've got a second down and 8 to start things out. Now it's Rodgers. And he rifles one incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
This is Alfred Blue, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. On the read option, it's Mariota. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. 19 yards that time for number 19. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Marcus Mariota on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Gano out to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Jack in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. On second down, here's Rodgers. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
Rodgers now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
A toss play. Here comes Charles. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
The good old toss play, and this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side. But the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers. They have to do a great job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play can be spilled in the backfield. In this case, everyone handled their responsibilities, and they picked up really nice yardage.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They run it. It's Charles. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, Jamal Charles. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Terrell Pryor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Bullock out now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Shift together here from the D-line. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On the give, running right is Howard. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever.
Well, we all know that the instinct is to fight for every possible yard and try and pick something up. But every now and then, you've got to know when to turn off your instinct. Okay, in this situation, find a way to go down and save some yardage. I mean, quarterbacks do it all the time, right? Play up, we don't have it, just take the sack, fight for another down. In this case, though, he kept trying to make something happen, and that loss of yardage, it changes field position, changes everything you're trying to do on offense, really puts them in a bad spot.
Let's go!
And some room to work. So we've come upon half. Hold that thought, Mr. Ridley. We've got a trip to the title game on the line. Folks are eager to get right back to the action. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Finding some room at midfield. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
10 more there and another first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
On the read option, it's Mariota. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And that is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And this one is incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And he's got Jamal Charles. And he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. On first down, Rodgers. Pryor has it complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Second down now after the pass completion. And he motions the wide receiver. Now a handoff. This is Charles. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down. Rodgers. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Halfback sent in motion. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And the back goes into motion. Rodgers now on 1st down. Going underneath for Charles. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. And the wideout in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Rodgers now throwing again. Buying time to his left. Touchdown 49ers. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
And he's able to put it through. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now Mariota dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Mariota on 1st down. Completes it right side to Cooper. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. That one goes for 36 yards.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Marcus Mariota taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team. but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
And welcome back. We are in the city of Brotherhood. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now a play fake here on first down. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get it off to Jamal Charles there. And it's second down. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Rodgers will try again on second down. Dancing to his left. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Niners on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
A gain of 3, second down. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Rodgers. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Rodgers to throw on second down. And this is incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jamal Charles from 21 yards away. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This is taken at the 3. Spins away. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Walker. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Throwing, Mariota. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Walker. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Tie game late, and the offense really has to be conscious of the clock here as it's becoming a factor late in this ball game. They go counter with Howard. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Mariota to throw. They'll set up the screen to Howard. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Hopkins, the man in motion right. Here's Mariota. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Well, timeout on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Five yards to go for the offense. First down and goal from that 5-yard line. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. On the handoff, this is Howard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
From the 4, it's 2nd and goal. Running with Howard. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their...
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that. But also, you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.